might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here. You can
Hi,
take
class.
her
Welcome
from
to
me.
our interview with Mrs. Terra Armstead. She is joining us this morning to kind of talk to you a little bit about her career. Terra and I actually go to church together, and we're on some committees together. And I have her son Adam in a class, in a small group class at church. So she was one of the first people to step up and really say that she wanted to share a little bit about her career. So I'm going to turn it over to her. So Terra, why don't you tell my students, a little bit about what you do?
So, hello, students. I hope that you are enjoying this time away from the classroom. Um, as Scott said, I am Tara, and I am a registered nurse. I currently have two jobs as a registered nurse, and I work full-time at Muskingum University as a nursing professor, and I have a second job as a staff nurse in the local emergency department here in Zanesville.
So, Tara, tell the students a little bit about how what kind of training, schooling that you've gone through to get to where you're at today.
So my path to my career where I am now is quite interesting. I was not able to go to college right out of high school, and I did not have access to a technical school as all of you have access to Mid-East. Had I had that opportunity, I would have gone to somewhere like Mid-East and taken the LPN program. So I started at Hawking College and became an LPN, and then obtained an associate's degree at Hawking College, and then I obtained a bachelor's degree and then a master's degree. And a year ago, I finished my doctorate degree in nurse practice at Otterbein University.
Awesome. So, what is one characteristic? I talk a lot of times with the students about skills and traits that that people believe lead to success, and they're different for each person. So, in your line of work, what do you think is a skill, a trait, or a characteristic that is really important to have as a future nurse?
So I think the first skill that you have to have, or characteristic that you have to have, is that you have to be kind and you have to be compassionate and you have to care about others. It's not like a factory job where you're making a product. You're taking care of another human, and they have emotions and they have feelings and they have needs that need met. So I think the first thing is compassion and kindness and caring. And then the other thing is that I think that to work in our field, you have to be able to critically think. And I know that's a big word that a lot of people use, but you have to be able to look at the patient and how they're presenting to you and be able to think about all of the things that you learned in school about the human body and anticipate what could be going on with that patient.
Awesome. So, what's your favorite part about what you get to do every day?
So I have two favorite parts because I have two jobs. So I absolutely love my career. I love working at the bedside in the emergency department and getting to be more hands-on and physically taking care of patients and learning, helping patients move through a disease process. A lot of times in the emergency department, it's a new disease process. So we get to do a lot of patient education. And then the second thing that I like is I absolutely love teaching nursing students. I like bringing nursing students into our profession. I actually teach the fundamentals course, so it's the first nursing class that students take. And I get the opportunity to take that student who has the desire to be a nurse and actually help build those fundamental skills that they need for success.
So, I think I owe you congratulations as well. Did I not just read that Muskingum University finished number one in was it the state of Ohio nursing program?
Yes, we're currently ranked number one out of 96 programs in Ohio. Our program was recognized as being the top nursing school. And we have only been running the nursing program since 2009. So we're still considered a new school.
So that's really good, guys. If you're thinking about nursing right here in our backyard, you can be part of one of the best programs in the state of Ohio. That's a really cool opportunity. So the last thing I always tell the kids this whenever we kind of talk, one piece of advice that you could go back. I always tell them with me, like if I could go back and find 18-year-old Scott, what would I tell him? Same thing. If you could go back, 18-year-old Tara, what kind of advice would you give her as she begins her career?
So the piece of advice that I would give is that nursing is a lifelong learning career. So it's not a career where we're going to learn everything that we need to know in 4 years. You continuously learn. As we're in the midst of this, and I'm sorry to use this word right now, but as we're in the midst of this corona virus pandemic, it's new and we're all learning together. So we have to adapt our practice. So we have to continuously learn. So that's the glory of nursing, is that you're always learning. You're never going to become stagnant in your knowledge.
Right on. Well, guys, thank you for watching the video. Don't forget, comment below so I can give you credit. Also, make sure that you keep checking your email. I will be sending out a Google form that goes along with this interview that you need to fill out and submit for full credit. If you have any questions for myself or for Mrs. Armstead, please email me and I will make sure that I put you in touch with her. You guys have a great day. Remember, wash your hands, distance yourself from people, all good stuff. Terra, thank you for joining us. Guys, have a
Thank
great
you.
day.